Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, it is me, DG Movies, back again with part 3 of our Mighty Ducks commentary / reaction in the build-up to the Disney Plus TV series, which will be coming up soon. And we are obviously concluding with D3, the Mighty Ducks. I think as a kid, this was probably my least favourite, but I think I could say for most people it has aged well over time, and it has gradually become everyone's favourite for certain reasons. So it'd be interesting to see how I react to this now, because it's been a while since I've seen it. So it'd be interesting to see if my views are still the same when I last saw it. Let's get into it. Yeah, I think I remember as a kid when it came out, especially with these opening titles, I thought the font looked a bit ropey maybe, and some of the quality may have lacked, so I don't know if they had lessened the budget for this one. But yeah, I think when I got older, I sort of appreciated the themes a lot more, and there were some scenes that are right up there with the best of all time. Like that they're keeping the consistency with the flashbacks, so it's that sort of dirty gold tint to it. I mean, that's the thing that I've enjoyed the most when looking back at this trilogy, is the consistency, not only but with the characters, but with certain tropes, and that it never feels like a major shift in tone or anything.
Where we hope the Ducks will be happy warriors and lead us on to glory and divisional championships.
Yeah, I think I remember as a kid I wasn't too bothered by the Warriors name. I was just wanted to keep it as the Ducks. I wonder if Eden Hall is an actual college. I very much doubt it, because it just sounds like a generic preppy college.
We'll look stuffy, but we'll loosen it up, huh, Coach?
God, the voice is deepened.
I'm not going to be your coach this year, Charlie. I will always...
Coach, please. Don't go.
It's a hell of a twist to start the film that we're not going to see Bombay. So it's already setting up the main theme of the main theme of the film, is that this is going to test Charlie's loyalty to the team and making that next step.
Watch it, Mom. You might get hit.
I love that Fulton still hits out onto the street.
I just found out Portman isn't coming. He's staying in Chicago. How uncool is that?
I mean, losing Bombay and one half of the Bash Brothers is probably a reason why a lot of kids never liked D3.
I'm Dwayne. We're the new hockey team. And you are...
Varsity, the only hockey team.
Nice.
State champs.
Some pretty good cuts here to make it look as convincing as possible. Whoa. Whoa, multiple 360s. Good stunt work.
Yet, as we approach the coming millennium.
My God, to be honest, 2000 still feels like yesterday. It's amazing that it was 21 years ago now. Nice, beautiful. Some pretty impressive choreography on the stunts here. Yo, the hang time on that. And the landing. Very good. Now, the guy on the right, you will have seen in the first two Mighty Ducks as a referee, and now he's the coach for the varsity team.
Nobody complains. There's harmony and growth. Same here at Eden Hall. Only you are the workers, the backbone.
And you're the queen?
Good logic, Russell. Now, that's the principal from the first film.
In your seats now!
But beware if the dwarf should grow careless and forget his place. History is a giant. Get ready to ride.
Now, why didn't I get that in history class?
Ow, a heart check into the board. That has to hurt.
Now, I can't wait to see more of the commentator because he is class. It's weird that they're in a college, but the life is more like high school.
We're demanding the board change the demeaning warrior name.
Warriors isn't so bad, is it? I mean, you got the Indians, the Braves, the Redskins, the Blackhawks.
That's interesting because that's obviously quite topical with the Washington Redskins.
I'm the captain of the new JV team.
Yeah, that's interesting. I never really noticed that until now.
But I'm not.
Back on the ice.
Those rejects, genius. Besides, we don't have tracks, Cole. You see, there's no trains, therefore no tracks. Do you get that?
He looks familiar, don't you think?
You lost it for yourself.
Here comes the party pooper.
Must be what that C on your jersey stands for, huh? Sure doesn't stand for captain.
Burn.
High school hockey is very hard work.
Oh, it is high school. I thought it was college.
And it all begins
Okay, it is high school.
with defense. It's going to take real will if you want to play in my barn.
As much as I didn't like him when watching it as a kid, I've come to understand him over time that he is absolutely right.
Goldberg! When's the last time you practiced?
Yeah, he's not really the practicing kind.
We don't really practice per se.
I'm not even posted.
Yeah, you are. Adam Banks, third line center. Varsity?
I made varsity?
That's another one as well. Losing Banks. See, no wonder I didn't like it as much as a kid.
You're right on the pine pony, pal. Very funny. Julie's won. You're two.
About time too. Sorry, Goldberg, but you are back up. Ah, here's an old friend back in the game, and it's also showing a comparison to when Bombay came in to see Hans in the first one. See, how are these? See, no wonder I'm getting confused of it being high school or college because they're like the age of college kids, and just the whole look of it does not scream high school to me at all. Oh, Luis Mendoza, horny as hell. These days, you would get a big slap in the face for this, and a breaking of the fourth wall to add to it as well. Gross.
What the hell? What kind of brownies are these?
I gotta tell her to stop using the horse turds in the recipe.
High school. The score is a bit more playful and cartoonish as well, which kind of downgrades it a bit.
Freeze! I said freeze! Aberman!
I did freeze.
Yeah, he did freeze.
It looked.
Just answer the question, Conway.
Listen, I'm not a defenseman. I'm a scorer.
He's trying to make you learn a lesson here. As frustrating it is from your end. See, all of this is why I'm liking this film as I get older. Now this has become my favourite part of the entire trilogy.
See, unlike scoring, defense never quits. But to play great defense, you need one thing above all else. confidence. Because it's not just about hockey. It's easy to be confident when you have control of the puck. It's very, very difficult to keep that confidence when you got to take whatever strange bounces life throws your way. Don't be careless, but don't be too careful either. You cannot be afraid to lose. That's how you gain the confidence to attack the game when the puck isn't yours. That's how you attack life, even when you think you don't have any control. And that's how you play real defense.
See, that speech it made me learn so much, especially when I play in defense a lot in team sports, and it just made me appreciate playing that position so much and how it can relate into just life in general. And the way Coach O'Ryan explains it is just brilliant. It just made me appreciate that position so much more, and that has become my favourite bit of the entire trilogy. It's like the lunch scene in Jurassic Park.
I'm Linda.
It's the boring bit as a kid, but when you get older, it's the most important scene. And it's brilliant.
Of course I like music. I like Pantera.
No way! I love Pantera.
You know, we're in the 90s when you hear a Pantera reference. Now, this is something British sport at this level needs: a band at matches.
He's been this team's captain since they played in District 5. I guess Coach O'Ryan's making a statement.
Nice research by the commentator there. He certainly knows his stuff. Don't be too much of a show-off. Whoa, when he hurdles the net.
Hey, number 44, you don't play real good.
Yeah, right.
Shorter, man. Get to the point.
That's something I would do.
Hey, number 9, bite me. Man. Now we're getting somewhere.
Simple, to the point, great stuff. Bit too silly even by Mighty Duck standards.
2 minutes, unsportsmanlike. Let's go, son. To the box.
Oh my god.
Are you blind?
To the box.
You decide to take the whistle off now? Give me a break.
Oh dear.
Over here, Charlie. We've already won. Charlie, no!
No.
No.
Oh, you didn't need to score. You just wanted to. You just need to keep possession.
Come on, where's the key?
Oh, there goes the buzzer. This baby is over. A very disappointing time for the Eagles.
Jeepers.
They opened the...
What team blows a 9-goal lead?
I know you're as disappointed in that tie as we are.
Actually, I'd have preferred a loss.
You're kidding, right, Coach?
Well, you learn a hell of a lot more from losing than from winning.
Yes, yes, Coach O'Ryan. Oh,
Right, Dean?
it's so true. Whoa, that's why we love liquid nitrogen. See, whenever I hear this music, I just think of Neil Buchanan playing an artist in Zap. Uh-oh. Now this is a preppy prank.
$857?
Oh, poor Connie. It's interesting that they gave noise to the ants, even though they actually don't make noises. Well, noises that are clear to the human ear. That's a cool camera angle. Oh, that's so weird. So, whilst I do like the themes of how sport can relate into life, some of the cartoonish stuff in here kind of downgrades it a bit. Love the mist, gorgeous. When you got no rest, you can be a bit more extreme on the hits. See, even as a kid watching this, I thought, because Iceland managed to totally dismantle the flying V, I was scared of them doing this, because I knew this would happen. I mean, even though the coach said to not do this, it will at least give them an idea of what Coach Orion wants from them, because they don't want to lose to the varsity again.
Try the triple D.
See, this is the pinnacle of the overhype of the triple deke. It's just a triple deke. But I know for the sake of the story and its legacy within the trilogy, it's seen as like an amazing move.
What do I have to do?
You got to use your head.
Hey guys, wait for me!
Yeah, Garbleball wants to get involved. Oh, you see the punch on Averman.
And get those duck jerseys off now. Let's go. Now, come on, let's go. Take them off.
Now, yeah, that line broke my heart.
Ducks are dead.
Oh, it's just, yeah.
You're breaking up the best thing any of us ever had.
Well, it's time to grow up.
As much as they don't like it, that they have to.
A washed-up pro has to show off to a bunch of kids. Jeez, that's real grown-up.
Okay, goodbye, Conway. Anybody else? All right.
Goodbye, Fulton.
See now, if you've seen my reaction of the first Mighty Ducks, you'll know that I said that would link into other moments in the second and third one, and now that Charlie and Fulton were the only ones that left because of their loyalty to the Ducks name, that showed when they were the only ones that turned up when there was a mass revolt in the first one. So it just shows that Charlie and Fulton's loyalty to this team is unmatched. But yeah, seeing that scene really broke my heart.
Go. Be with your friends, Charlie. You are the heart of the team. Don't let it slip away.
Yeah, understand why you're important to the team.
They're the ones that are slipping away from me. Are you okay, Hans? I gotta walk. I'll see you later.
Oh, Hans.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Hey, there's Stephen Brill, head writer, completing the trilogy of his cameos. I mean, how can it move from such an emotional scene to this? But I guess just to deflect it for the kids, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I want to play hockey for the rest of my life.
Oh, it's just so sad. Just everything that we enjoyed from the first and second one is being ruined from all sorts of angles.
Ducks are there. Fine. Just get out of here then.
I don't care. I don't need you. Go.
Yeah, it's just the harsh reality of losing what you enjoyed as a kid and having to take the next step into becoming an older, more mature person and deal with real life problems.
We've been trying to reach you. Hans passed away. But it was his time to go.
Even when watching it for the first time, I was always sad seeing this bit. And understandably so, given how important his character was. But it's really well done, and it just raises the emotional stakes so much. I mean, so sad it even saw Bombay return for a bit. Oh.
Every time you touch the ice, remember it was Hans that taught us to fly.
Yeah, it's really tough for Charlie. Just lots of things are slipping away from him that he enjoyed. But even with all that emotion, I was still picking up that the number that Bombay chose for Hans was 11, and yet that was Dave Karp's number in the first one, so that confused me. But even so, it still makes me very emotional.
What's this all about?
Sit down.
Just sit down, Charlie, and learn something for once. Yeah, even watching this older, you understand how annoying Charlie was, but in this one. But that's the whole point. He's supposed to learn, take the next step. And obviously, this is the first of many revelations.
I told him that you were the heart of the team, and that you would learn something from each other. I told him that you were the real Minnesota Miracle Man. So be that man, Charlie. Be that man.
So that moment's now taking the next generation now. It's Bombay now saying that to Charlie, rather than Hans saying it to Bombay. Now we're starting to see Conway starting to take the next step and work for it.
They are. The board is going to approve the withdrawal of your scholarships.
It's an interesting character, Dean Buckley, because he always seems like really happy, smiley, positive, and almost absent-minded. And even when saying news as bad as that, he's still doing it with that sort of persona, which is a bit odd.
So that's it. You're done. We're just pawns. Puppets for the stage show. Jesters to entertain the king. Barnacles on the... Shut up!
Just calm down, Averman. Now, before any of this happens, I wasn't too bothered by this scene. I think it was just to, I don't know, raise the stakes for later on, but I wasn't too bothered by this scene, to be honest.
Free ride? Look at you, rich boy. Mommy and Daddy gave you everything, huh? Hey, JV varsity game.
You can see Mendoza eyeing up Riley's girl during this heated conversation. Look at him. Cheeky little sod.
Charlie, we gotta do something, man.
Yeah, you're right. We gotta get to work.
Yeah. Now he understands the significance of growing up in hockey and in life. Gotta put the work in. As a defenseman, I always like this exercise because it really keeps your reactions up of just clearing anything and everything.
You guys are not skating like warriors. Look like something else. You look like ducks.
Hey,
varsity Warriors do battle.
Now
with
here is the
Eaton Hall's
MVP of
freshman
this
Ducks.
film.
That's right, folks. Look at those
This is for Hans.
I like this. It's a really nice touch.
The touching of the ice is a Norwegian symbol of respect.
So he's got a headset and a microphone. Which one works? Oh yeah, Goldberg's in the as is a defenseman now.
It's gonna take a miracle for the Ducks to hang on.
Very strange sight. It's not often a sports film is promoting defense more than offense. But that's what makes this a sort of a sleeper hit.
Nice save, Cat Lady. Thanks, Goldberg. Just picking up the trash.
Just give her a boo slap. Whoa! Back with the vintage hip checks. This trilogy is full of them. Look, that's a beauty of a hip check. Whoa! Even Connie getting hip checked. Whoa! Big hit on Julie there, right up the neck. Oh! Check with the crotch to the head.
Okay, son. Come on.
Nice save, Julie the Cat.
She's an A student, too.
Yeah, I would imagine Julie being good with her educational studies. Oh, Guy, my man. That's the last we'll see him in this trilogy.
From the Anaheim Mighty Ducks and visiting friends in the Twin Cities area, NHL sensation Paul Kariya.
Paul Kariya, Ducks legend in the NHL. Nice little cameo.
It's gonna take a miracle for us to hold on.
Dean Portman is awarded a full athletic and academic scholarship to the
Here's a miracle.
I had this line
Here's a leveler for the Warriors to handle. Hip check. What? Now that's how you hip check. Even though as much as I love that scene, I was always fearful because Cole was leading into the crowd, skates first. So, yeah, I thought that was very dangerous. Oh, Jermaine's back. Was that on purpose or a continuity mistake? Because they definitely mentioned Jermaine and I saw him. If I'm in the box, I might as well have a party in there. I don't need my pads anymore.
Okay, Conway, Banks, and Goldberg. We're going with you.
Me, Coach?
You, Goldberg. You earned your spot out there.
Yeah, he's been working hard.
Okay, Ducks. Here we go.
Yeah, so Guy's definitely back. Must have been just a minor injury.
Make sure it counts. Go get him, Captain.
See, he's earned it. He's earned it back. Nice chest save. Beautiful.
Make the first move, Conway.
Conway and Riley, the two captains are one-on-one. Come on. Try and take it. Try and take it. Come on, Conway. It's all.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's how you do it. And I like it that it was Conway versus Riley. Because obviously in the first one you had Bombay against Riley. It's a nice little link, that. Tingles moment here. All about the goosebumps with this one.
He beats two men. He's all alone. He passes back to...
Now this surprised the hell out of me.
Goldberg?
Now, as twist goes, that's a pretty cool one, because I bet no one expected that. Everyone was just expecting a typical Conway winner, but no, it was Goldberg. Now here's a reunion of sorts. Yeah, it's strange that the history between those actors, obviously with the second one, very.
Hey, sorry, our little secret.
Tell you what, you got to feel sympathy for Riley there. You lose to the Ducks and lose your girl all in the same day. There he is. Bombay's seen Charlie take the next step. Nice. Even got some in-hole colours in that logo. This bit always made me sad because I knew it was the end. The Ducks don't need Bombay anymore. He's done his job. Oh, it always gave me goosebumps that. It was so sad. But the music to that bit was so well done. Yeah, I was always sad about the end because that bit when Bombay walks away is it's a very important moment in the trilogy. But there you have it. That is the trilogy done. Now it's all about the Disney Plus series next. I hope you enjoyed all of this trilogy, and with this one I hope you enjoyed it as well. It was really interesting seeing it again, because I definitely think it's got better with age in some parts, especially with the main theme of the story about Charlie and the whole team just taking that next step of that it's not all about their tricks in junior hockey. When it comes to the next step in high school hockey, you had to work really hard, and I loved how they concentrated on defense rather than offense, and the importance of Coach O'Rien's beliefs on how to work hard, and how important the defense is, and how to play two-way hockey. And I thought it was a very mature approach to this film. There were still a few cartoonish bits that I don't think were as well executed compared to the first two, but I still thought they had some sort of charm to it, and I liked how they developed certain characters, obviously Charlie in particular, as well as, say, Goldberg. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I thought it was really interesting watch, and I think I think people who were brought up by this trilogy would enjoy this one more and more, and it can easily compete with the previous two. So yeah, it was really interesting seeing it again, and now it's all down to the Disney Plus TV series, which I am still very nervous about. Can it keep the integrity of the trilogy? We'll have to wait and see. So you will see a reaction of me, hopefully doing each episode, but if not, I'll probably just do one for the whole series, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you want to check out more of my videos, they are right here, and I will see you next time.